Did you know that in May 2025, the U.S. government quietly scrapped what could have been the most powerful consumer data privacy protection in over a decade? The Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, or CFPB, reversed course on a rule that would have forced data brokers to obtain your permission before collecting or selling your personal information. This video is based on our recent blog post at Quantum Cyber AI, where we take a deep dive into the implications of that reversal. Let's break it down. First, what was the CFPB data broker rule? Back in December 2024, under the Biden administration, the CFPB proposed a rule that would classify large data brokers as consumer reporting agencies under the Fair Credit Reporting Act. This change would have triggered key legal protections, mandatory consent before collecting or selling personal data, data accuracy standards, and the ability for individuals to access and correct their files. It was a direct response to how fast the surveillance economy had evolved, thanks to real-time biometric tracking, behavioral profiling, and AI. Data brokers like Axiom, LexisNexis, and Oracle collect, infer, and resell massive volumes of data about Americans, often without their knowledge. The CFPB's rule aimed to put an end to that. But in May 2025, under new leadership appointed by Donald Trump, the agency reversed course. Director Russ Vogott issued a one-paragraph notice saying the rule was no longer necessary or appropriate. Just like that, it was gone. The implications? They're serious. Without this rule, data brokers can keep collecting and selling personal data without oversight and without consent. Here's what that means for cybersecurity, national security, and your personal safety. 1. Greater exposure to identity theft. Without regulation, brokers can sell social security numbers, employment history, and home addresses to whoever will pay. These are prime targets for hackers, and if a breach happens, there's no requirement to notify victims. 2. National security risks. Studies show brokers have sold geolocation data linked to military personnel. That information can easily be obtained by foreign governments. The repeal of this rule removes a vital safeguard. 3. Targeting vulnerable populations. Data brokers have been linked to immigration enforcement, discriminatory lending, and even stalking. People who are already at risk are now even more exposed. 4. Surveillance without warrants. Government agencies like the Department of Government Efficiency have allegedly used broker data to build centralized surveillance databases, bypassing constitutional protections entirely. And 5. The collapse of consumer consent. This rollback sends a clear message: you don't get a say in how your data is used. So, what are states doing instead? California, Vermont, Oregon, and Texas have all passed laws requiring data brokers to register or allow opt-outs. California even fined a broker earlier this year for failing to comply. But without federal law, it's a patchwork. Over 35 states offer no protections at all. So what can you do? First, use opt-out tools like DeleteMe or Optery to reduce your exposure. They help send removal requests to dozens of data brokers. Second, strengthen your privacy settings. Turn off ad tracking. Use privacy-focused browsers. Review app permissions. Third, monitor for signs of abuse. Tools like Have I Been Pwned and free credit reports can alert you to fraud or breaches. And finally, stay informed. At Quantum Cyber AI, we break down cybersecurity threats and privacy rollbacks like this every week. This wasn't just about a policy, it's about a power shift, one that affects your safety, your rights, and your democracy. So if you found this breakdown helpful, subscribe for more. Like, comment, and share the video. And visit quantumcyberai.com for the full blog, with sources and tools you can use.